for the Kenyans. And a very appreciative crowd here at Canterbury. Loving every moment of what the Kenyans have done. And bowled him. Darren Gough getting the Yorker right on target again. Mohammed Sheikh, the batsman, who has gone. Well, he's been trying to get this one on target for a while. Mohammed Sheikh nowhere near in line. But an entertaining 7. Well, I think he's enjoyed his day, Darren Gough. That's the card. This is the Kenyan number 11, Martin Suji. And this could be close if he hits. And he's hit, and he's out. Well, Graham Thorpe has finished off this innings in real style. Picking up the ball at mid-wicket and hurling the stumps down. But Martin Suji was on his heels. And this was an excellent bit of fielding. So Suji failed to get off the mark. But a very entertaining innings from Thomas Adoyo. He ended up 34 not out. And England can be very pleased with their performance today, as David Lloyd and David Graveney obviously are.
Yes, from England's point of view, it could have been a lot worse. Steve Tikolo, 71 off 108 balls, the star of the Kenyan innings. Valuable support from Ravinder Shah and a good contribution from Thomas Adoyu. But a respectable total of 203 for Kenya. Disciplined bowling performance from England, especially Darren Gough with 4 for 34, taking Gough past 100 one-day international wickets. Couple for Mark Elam on his home ground. Wickets also for Austin and Croft.
Here we have the leap of faith.
There must be a record for that.
We have the record, sir.
What time is it?
6 seconds.
That's nothing. I could do that.
And the one who did that is my boss.
Bring on your boss.
You're going to take my record from me today.
I'll take anybody's record.
Let's not waste any time then. Let's go.
So how tall is this bike?
27.5 meters.
Whoa, that's high.
Consider I'm the challenger. I think I should go first. Well, if I don't make it, can you give this to my mum? Bring on! What time?
6.7.
Good night, rubbish.
Okay, Curtis, I'm on my way.
6.2. You beat me off 6.7.
Oh,
well done.
Keep the crown for another day. Very, very smooth.
जब 17 for 5 थे जिम्बाब्वे के अगेंस्ट, वो भी वर्ल्ड कप में, तो रोंगटे खड़े हो रहे थे.
For Kenya will be by Martin Suji. There he is. He's the faster of the two brothers. Tony Suji will probably open from the pavilion end, but Martin Suji is opening from the Nackington Road end. And he'll be bowling to Nasser Hussain. And very nearly got a wicket with his first ball. Nasser Hussain playing defensively in that one, but playing it straight down onto the pitch. Be interesting to see how close this came to the off stump. So Alex Stewart away. It was a very wide delivery from Martin Suji, but it just got the bottom end of the bat on. And a comfortable 2 runs.
We've already had the one over from Martin Suji. Brother Tony who is 22 years of age. Martin is 28. Tony Tsuji has the reputation of being not quite as quick, not quite as lively as his brother, even though he's got the advantage of youth. Nasser Hussain taking strike. It looked a bit high for starters. Rudy Kutson says no. 12 for no wicket and 4 overs gone.
There's Graham Gooch sitting alongside Nick Knight, and that's Knighty's record. That's a tremendous record. A strike rate above 70, an average of close to 40.
Well, whatever good things we've seen today, nothing's better than that as regards timing. Just whistled away.
Stewart into double figures. Hussain relatively slow, 4 of 22 balls. But England won a good solid partnership here.
Anything that provides a little bit of width and a slightly full length. Alex Stewart is prepared to give it a tremendous thrash. In the last over, that lovely shot of his pads to the square leg boundary. We said then that was a brilliant stroke. Nothing better than that. A wonderful shot.
It's quite a pacey delivery. Once again, England surviving the shout because of the bounce. That ball still got a couple of feet to travel. It's probably bail height when it strikes Stewart.
A nice late swinger, 31 for no wicket, 7 overs gone, 204 needed.
Change of bowling from the pavilion end. Thomas Adoyo, right arm medium fast.
At the Nackington Road end is KT Francis, Kandaya Francis, and generally known as KT because if you were to give him his full name, it would take you some little time. Four more to Nasser Hussain, inside edge over the top of the stumps.
Fortune going with Hussain here. It's cramped him for room, a bit too close to cut, and the result is an inside edge. Bit of movement back into him, not carrying to Tino, and there's no one fielding behind the wicketkeeper.
Beautiful shot. He was just getting his timing back at Lord's. Oh, what a beautiful delivery. And England's captain is out. What a good ball. And we fancied Adoyo might be the man. He's got some character. Movement there, and the coach is smiling.
Yes, nice to see, nice to see. Sorry for Alec, but there we are. That's the name of the game. It was a good delivery.
45 for 1. Yes, the skipper's coming on. Perfect placement. Well, that was rather lucky.
That's your roadmap to Amsterdam, Peter. And that's 4. Well, he has gone over the top. That's well bowled. I like this fellow too, Peter. He's got a good strong action.
Yeah, he's a big, strong lad, and he's got a natural action. It's not a coached action at all.
Well, they're saying he was trying to run that down to third man. Not quite as fine as that. That's his third boundary, and certainly his best. 82 for 1.
Mohammed Sheikh is the youngest player in this tournament. Also, according to Peter Lever, he's got the biggest feet, size 14s.
There they are, 28 between them. Well, it could have been inside edge, or it might just have been that it was the arm ball from the left arm spinner. Steve DeColo, the fieldsman. High signal.
Kennedy Otieno is the man who's enthusing, encouraging, and cajoling his troops, and in particular at the moment his bowler. And England have 100 on the board. Just over 20 overs it's taken them, but very nearly 5 runs and over.
Into the boundary, and that's an indication of the difficulty the bowlers will have gripping the ball there. Difficult to grip it and spin it and keep control. Well, he's asked for LBW and then given a bit of a thought to catch behind, and turned out to be neither.
Well, there could also have been a stumping here as well. If the ball had cannoned onto the stumps after hitting the keeper's pads, I think Graham Hick might well have been out of his ground.
That's great stroke. Just flailed that away. Beautiful shot. That's a good stroke. It's on the slow side of the ground. That will still just beat the 2 men.
Lovely shot from Nasser Hussain, and brings him to his 50. Well, the balcony are obviously delighted. It's the third time he's passed 50 in one-day competitions.
That's a very good stroke, but not easy in the field. Got to get away to your right-hand side or left and then dive, and it's difficult to get a good push off.
He's currently 38 not out off just 58 balls, and that's his current one-day international record, averaging just under 40. 93 matches he's played.
Green hitting the ball very well. I thought he played beautifully in Australia, and since then he's been in good touch. One of the key men, it's impossible to say he's the key man for England with the bat, but certainly one of the key men. If he gets cracking at number 3, gives the innings a wonderful impetus. They're ripping through the overs, and they're ripping through the runs as well. Nasser Hussain, having watched Hick play a couple of beautiful shots in that last over, has got into it himself. 56 and 42, and they've put on 103 so far, 79 minutes and just 60 balls.
He's found the gap. And despite all the rain, the ball still moving his way over the rope. Well, I didn't think he'd quite timed that. Good shot. They're all in the ring on that side, and the tree very nearly claimed its first victim. If it hits the tree, then of course it's 4. It doesn't matter how high up the tree it hits. It can trickle along the ground, or it can hit the very top branch. Finding the gaps easily now. And with the sun breaking through, and England do have a chance of winning this match tonight. Any more of this and we'll need the sunglasses on. It's really warming up. This is Hussain's second highest score in one-day international cricket. He's debuted some time ago now. 10 years ago in Nagpur. That's Graham Hick's second successive 50. His 22nd in one-day internationals. And he and Hussain have seen England to within a whisker of victory.
Captain looks well happy. Neil Fairbrother's obviously not in next, because if he'd be sat on the loo, which is his want.
You serious?
Absolutely.
How to know when he's in? Great shot. End of the over? 193 for 1.
And extremely easy equation for England now. 84 balls remaining and just the 19 runs. And that's a tremendous shot from Nasser Hussain. Adeo dropping short, and he's just picked it up and put it away over square leg.
And it was shortish, not all that short, but it was good, quick footwork.
Well, that's huge. That was definitely shorter than the last delivery, and it's been hit harder. Nasser Hussain adds a big 6 over mid-wicket to add to his 11 fours, and he's really got hold of that one.
Timing and the footwork was excellent. Got himself into position for it. That was the key to it.
Oh, what a shot. Graham Hick's been in tremendous form, and that shows with the quality of this shot.
Disdainful, because it wasn't all that bad a ball. He's rolled his fingers over the top of it. It's a good length, and Hick has just launched himself at it. Clobbered it away through wideish mid-off or extra cover, 60 not out.
And that's it. A leg bye bringing England victory. Nasser Hussain receiving congratulations from the Kenyan fielders. Graham Hick likewise. Angus Fraser getting all the scenes on video. And a mini invasion from the happy English supporters we've had here at Canterbury. Comprehensive victory to England. Alex Stewart out on the field. Pat on the head for Nasser Hussain. And this game has been played in a wonderful spirit. The Kenyans having to go out and field in damp conditions with a wet ball after we had a brief stoppage for rain. They've added to the occasion.
So the England batting, only 3 players required. The rest must be getting just a little impatient. Nasser Hussain, 5 short of his best ever one-day international score. Graham Hick, his second big innings in the competition, not out on both occasions. And the Kenyan bowling, not exactly figures they'll treasure, but conditions were greasy and slippery for the fielding side. Thomas Adoyu was the most expensive, but did get the wicket of Alex Stewart.